Louise, Princess Royal and Duchess of Fife, was the third child and the eldest daughter of King Edward VII of the United Kingdom and Queen Alexandra. She was a younger sister of King George V. She was the sixth daughter of a British monarch to be styled Princess Royal. Early life. The princess was born Princess Louise of Wales at Marlborough House, the London residence of her parents, then the Prince and Princess of Wales. She spent much of her childhood at Sandringham House, her parents' country estate in Norfolk. Like her sisters, Princesses Maud and Victoria, she received a limited formal education. Her paternal grandmother was Queen Victoria, while her maternal grandfather was King Christian IX of Denmark. She was christened at Marlborough House on 10 May 1867 by Charles Longley, Archbishop of Canterbury. With her sisters Maud and Victoria, she was a bridesmaid at the 1885 wedding of the paternal aunt Princess Beatrice, to Prince Henry of Battenburn. Marriage and children. On Saturday, 27 July 1889, Princess Louise married the 6th Earl Fife, at the private chapel in Buckingham Palace. He was 18 years her senior, but her third cousin in descent from George III. 2 days after the wedding, Queen Victoria created him Duke of Fife and Marquess of Macduff in the peerage of the United Kingdom. The letters patent creating this dukedom contained the standard remainder to male heirs of the body lawfully begotten. Quote, however, it eventually became apparent that the Duke and Duchess would not have a son. Therefore, on 24 April 1900, Queen Victoria signed letters patent creating a second dukedom of Fife, along with the earldom of Macduff in the peerage of the United Kingdom with a special remainder. In default of a male heir, these peerages would pass to the daughters of the first Duke and then to the male descendants. The Duke and Duchess of Fife had 3 children: Alistair Duff, Marquess of Macduff, stillborn 16 June 1890. Her Royal Highness Princess Alexandra, 2nd Duchess of Fife, married her first cousin once removed, Prince Arthur of Connaught, and had issue. Her Highness Princess Maud of Fife married the 11th Earl of Southesk, and had issue. Princess Royal. On 9 November 1905, King Edward VII declared Princess Louise the Princess Royal, the highest honor bestowed on a female member of the royal family. At the same time, the king declared that the 2 daughters of the Princess Royale would be styled as princesses, with precedence immediately after all members of the royal family bearing the style of Royal Highness. In December 1911, while sailing to Egypt, the Princess Royal and her family were shipwrecked off the coast of Morocco. Although they escaped unharmed, the Duke of Fife fell ill with pleurisy, probably contracted as a result of the shipwreck. He died at Assuan, Egypt in January 1912, and Princess Alexandra succeeded to his dukedom, becoming Duchess of Fife in her own right. Princess Alexandra later married Prince Arthur of Connaught, a first cousin of Princess Louise. Later life. Princess Louise of Wales received the Royal Order of Victoria and Albert in 1885, and the Imperial Order of the Crown of India in 1887. She became a Lady of the Venerable Order of St. John of Jerusalem in 1888 and a Damehead Cross of that order in 1929. She became Colonel-in-Chief of the 7th Dragoon Guards in 1914. She later served as Colonel-in-Chief of the 4th and 7th Dragoon Guards when it was formed in 1921. In the autumn of 1929 at Mar Lodge she was taken ill with gastric hemorrhage and was brought back to London. The Princess Royal died 15 months later in January 1931, at her home in Portman Square, London, and was buried in St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle. Her remains were later removed to the private chapel, Mar Lodge, Braemar, Aberdeenshire. Titles, styles and arms. Titles and styles. The 20th of February 1867 to 27 June 1889. Her Royal Highness Princess Louise of Wales. The 27th of July 1889 to 29 July 1889. Her Royal Highness Princess Louise, Countess Fife. The 29th of July 1889 to 22 January 1901. Her Royal Highness Princess Louise, Duchess of Fife. The 22nd of January 1901 to 9 November 1905. Her Royal Highness the Princess Louise, Duchess of Fife. The 9th of November 1905 to 4 January 1931. Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal, Duchess of Fife. Arms. Upon her marriage, Princess Louise was granted a coat of arms, being those of the kingdom with an inner escutcheon for Saxony, all differenced with a label argent of 5 points, the outer pair and centre bearing crosses gules, and the inner pair bearing thistles proper. The inner escutcheon was dropped by royal warrant in 1917. Ancestors.